Too many guys come to Thailand thinking with the wrong head. They fall for the fantasy, and the next thing you know, they're broken-hearted. Maybe they're going home, or they're begging for a second chance that the girl has absolutely no intention of giving them. So today, I'm going to lay out the real rules for dealing with bar girls and also other girls, other women, so you don't become the chump, another sucker in the lineup. And it's oh so easy here. I think it's gotten easier to figure these girls out over the last few years. But listen, what do I know? Okay? I'm just a guy telling you, and most guys don't listen. Oh no, she's different. Yeah. Okay, she's different, pal. Listen, if you don't know, I am Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. I've been living throughout Thailand for the past 30 plus years. If you like this video, do me a favor. Please click like. And if you have yet to subscribe, please do me a favor. Hit subscribe and click the notification bell so that you will stay notified of my upcoming videos or live streams. But anyway, let's get to it here. We have 8 rules, and there's probably 100 rules, but let's just stick to these 8 for the time being. Rule number 1, never ever fight over a woman. You make her choose. I mean, really, if you're in competition, then you've already lost. You just tell her, hey, you choose, and I don't fight over women. If she hesitates or waffles, well, there's your answer, okay? Fighting over a woman, especially in a foreign country, kind of makes you look weak, okay? And I remember that when I first started dating my wife, there was this guy, Dutch guy. I don't know what kind of guy he was. I didn't know him. But he was after her. And she told me, yeah, this guy's after him, but I don't like him. I said, okay, whatever, you know. So one day I go there, and he goes, oh, yeah, I came here for this girl here. And I said, well, what are you talking about? Which is the girl? Oh, that one over there. So he points at my girl. And I said, oh, that's funny. So I walked over to her, and I said, hey, listen, this guy is here for you. She goes, what? She walked right over to him and told him, hey, listen, I told you. We're friends. We're not anything more. We've never had anything. We've never done anything. And we're never going to. And she said, I'm with him. I mean, you can't get more succinct than that. Number 2, and really it should be number 1, but do not get emotionally involved with a bar girl. Come on. She's working. It's business. You are not the guy she's waiting for. You are the next payday. And that's as simple as it can be put. Your odds of making it work long term are almost 0. You really need to know your stuff. You really need to have money. And usually they'll have a Thai boyfriend, a sponsor, or they'll have a backup plan in the background. They're going to have somebody. I mean, even the ugliest ones have, you know, a couple of guys. You don't know. You know, they could be getting a couple $100,000 a month, and you're like, wow, hey, honey, I love you. Ugh. You know, just don't do that, all right? Rule number 3, if you do it anyway, set a limit and stick to it. If you insist on giving them whatever money, give yourself a limit. Like, if it hurts you, don't give it to them. If you have $3,000 a month available for yourself, you don't give her all $3,000. You know, maybe you give her $300, and then it doesn't hurt. But there's a time limit, a money limit, and an emotional limit. And you need to think about, are you going to spend time with her? Are you sending her money overseas? Oh, my God, that's a no-no. But, you know, if you do, then don't get in too deep. Set your number, set your budget, and, you know, it's up to you. It's not up to her. She's crying, oh, I need money, my buffalo's sick. Oh, Papa, you have a heart attack. Oh, my baby. Oh, my God, why are you taking care of, her baby? She's probably got some guy taking care of him. You never know. She's probably getting money from the ex-husband or whatever, or the boyfriend or whatever it is. So really, just no exceptions, all right? No, just one more. I'll give you some more. Don't worry. Let me just send you an extra 100. No. All right, rule number 4. She wants money. Always. Even the girls who are not working. If you tell them, hey, honey, listen, I can give you an extra 30,000 baht if you want it, they're going to take it. Most of them will take it. Okay? They're not stupid. Listen, even my wife. I say to my wife, hey, honey, I got 30 grand I'll give you. You want to go out and spend it? Really? You're going to give me 30,000? Yeah, okay. Okay. You should just take it. They're not stupid. If she said to me, I'll give you 50,000 baht, you want it? Yeah, okay, I guess. Whatever. So whether she says it outright or just maybe she's playing the slow game, the hustle, it's about the money. If she's working, she's on the game, for sure it's about the money. You might get from a girl who's not on the game, hey, can you help me with the rent this month? From a girl on the game, it might be, oh, mama's very sick now. I want to go to school. Oh, I have to give money for my sister. She don't have money for school. I have to pay for books. Listen, everybody's got a story. We all got a story. Okay? Seen it, heard it, been there, done that. So don't confuse kindness or good service with love. She may really rock your world. But you know what? That's what she's supposed to do. Rule number 5. Take them once. Maybe you take them twice. I don't buy into the 3-time rule. You take them once, you take them twice, maybe, if they're fantastic. And then you move on. That's it. That's how you do it. You want to have a good time? Fine. Once or twice. You go past that, and maybe they start forming an attachment. Maybe you start forming an attachment. You never know. You might start thinking, oh, we've got a future together. Oh, my God. She's not thinking that way. She's thinking about, hey, how much money how much can I get out of this guy? That might be what she's thinking. The more you go back, the more she owns you. Don't move her in. This is the easy step, moving her in. That's the easy step in the relationship. She sees it as free rent and cash on demand with a guy who maybe she might like sleeping with you. Okay, yeah, I like being with him. But, I don't know how much money I can get out of him. I'm not sure. But moving her in is easy. Moving her out is the hard part. She may cry. She'll manipulate you, threaten you, even worse. She might hit you over the head with a bottle, whatever it might be. And usually, when you break up with a Thai woman, especially a bar girl, you may have to pay them. You want her to leave? Okay, well, you give me 200,000 baht. You've been with me for 2 years. 200,000. She might say that. You don't know. So be smart. Number 7, do not marry her and do not send her money. You're not building a life together, and you don't want to build a trap for yourself. Marriage will lock you in. If you are not with a good, truly good woman, sometimes, I laugh at my wife because, she's playing with the cats and she's, and she's like, doing things, and I just go, oh, God. But you know what? She's a nice person. We get along, and she's a good woman, right? So that's why I'm with her. I've been with a lot of women in my life, especially when I was young and had hair and, looked better. So I made my choice, and I'm glad I did. The last rule, if you can't walk away, you've already lost. A real man knows when to say, enough, I'm walking. If the thought of her leaving makes you panic, you are in way too deep. You need a way out. And she wants you and needs you to feel dependent. That is how the game is played. Do not fall for it. control is everything. You know, once you say to yourself, listen, oh my God, the sex is so fantastic. Once you go, it's fantastic, but you know, the next girl, it could be even better. Or maybe it won't be. But you know what? I'll get over it. Then she doesn't have you anymore. You're not in her grips. So anyway, these rules are not about being cynical. They're about staying in control so that you can enjoy yourself and live well. But if you let your emotions lead, you're going to be screwed. That's just the way that it is. Don't be the guy crying into his sing hop because his girl ran off with the motorcycle taxi driver. Be smart, be disciplined, and walk when it's time. I've always told the story in Pattaya. I'm down there for a couple days with my boss at the time, and it was like 2 a.m. or something. I look down from my apartment, and I see this guy. He's clearly drunk, but he's walking around, and he's kind of going in circles. And all of a sudden, this girl comes screaming up on her motorbike, and he says, "Oh, where you go? You have man. Oh, no, you don't love me. Why you go?" This is what the Westerner is saying to her. "No, honey, you know I only love you." That's what she's saying. And I thought, Jesus Christ, please, never, never, ever let me become one of them. Because that is about as bad as you can get. All right, do me a favor. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You can always write me for whatever reason. You can do that at americaninbangkok@gmail.com, and that is all I have. So, until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di leo jerken mai. That is good luck, and see you again. Take care.